Yeah.
Some women don't want to date a guy that has social status, and vice versa.
True.
Some people just want a low man or a low woman to not have to deal with the problems that come with that.
Okay.
And this is why
Low key.
social media
I
has
say
just
low, but low key,
become
yes.
Okay.
too much, because why are we even
Agreed.
like
Agreed.
Because some
because what? This is something else I have to worry about. Like, but it is a thing. This situation was very weird. I would hate to come across that myself, because if you're looking to want to talk to me based on who I am or what I've done, that's weird. I don't want to talk to you. It's actually like another form of gold digging, but you don't know if you're going to get money from this. You might just get, it's like being
Status.
famous, being rich. Fame is like people knowing who you are, and you know, you get stopped in the street, you get recognized, whatever. Being rich, you have the money. That's gold digging, being
For
rich.
the money.
This
Fame digging.
throning
Want
is
the fame.
like, ooh, I might get some attention, or people might recognize me because of, you know, who I'm with,
yeah.
type shit. And to be honest, if this person is anybody or your social climbing or whatever, most times, they don't even show who they're dating.
Thank you.
If they're really anybody.
Thank you.
And I feel like maybe people in today's society maybe feel like they're too close to that.
What do you
Like,
mean?
when do we separate normal civilians from people that have any kind of social status?
But you
Like celebrity. Like, there literally used to be celebrities, regular people. It's getting blurred. We have influencers now.
influencers and
we have
stuff.
people that are verified that shouldn't be. There's people with all of these followers that make them feel like somebody. It's like, are we talking about these people? This is what we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Because, well, is there equity in it? Is there value in it? I mean, obviously, if people are chasing it, it has to have a value in it, right?
I don't think there's a value. I think it's more like a psychological experiment of like how much dopamine you can consume. I don't think it's not a value. It's you decide the value. You know, if I meet a woman and she thinks because I have this many followers, she created this whole story in her head about who she's going to meet through my network or whatever.
She's thrown in.
Ooh, that's weird.
That's you know what I mean? Like that's weird. Like if someone DMs me like, hey, I see you on the show, I want to come on the show, but like you've never spoken to me before, I think that's kind of weird.
No, they're
Those are users.
dating. Yeah, that's like an old school way of saying users, but it's a different status, right? Because they're looking for fame, like you just said. They're looking like it's a real thing. Like they're like, oh, did you know that this person is, you know, on TikTok doing this and they have this, and then all of a sudden the person that wasn't dateable becomes dateable.
It sounds like a conversation that they have with their friends though, like in a group chat. Hey, I just met so and so. And the other girl might know them. Oh, that's so and so from here, and like, girl, don't date him because you don't want these problems, or it just doesn't seem. It just don't make no
People would
sense.
just stop thinking like that.
Yeah,
Isn't it like being a groupie?
No, because
I mean, I understand that. Like,
because you're
life
trying
is
to
hard,
leverage the
but
fame
exactly.
of
Leverage.
someone else.
Yeah.
True.
This is the same shit, different toilet. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like people, and we'll just in historical text, we'll just say women. Women have always tried to date up, try to be with a man who has power, a man who has influence, a man who has money, a man who has some sort of social capital. And I'm not necessarily saying that based on social media, but just some sort of, you know, social capital. Because you got to think about it. Before, I know y'all don't want to hear this, but before Diddy was Diddy, the Diddy that we know, he was just like a cool ass nigga, Sean, who was throwing parties and this, that. He was probably barely making it, but he had a lot of social capital.
He did.
You know what I mean? And this is without social media.
Yeah.
So I think that there's always been that dynamic of women, and I'm only saying women just because historic reference, women have always done that. And so I think now that there's a label on it, throning, I think it's because it's happening the other way around.
All around for everybody.
No, she's
Yeah.
saying
No.
men are doing it now.
I
Men
think
are doing
it's all.
it.
I think because I feel like
Everybody's
it's
doing it.
generally been like that for women.
Yeah.
And again, this throning label, it now has a because it's outside of the norm. Because now it's the men doing it.
Yeah. I think I could see I I always
Oh, they wrapped it up and made it nice and clean.
they changed the name around, but it's
Same shit.
But are men really doing that though?
oh yeah, maybe not you, but I'm telling
can
you,
see it.
I've always said it though. Men tend to be a bit more gold digging type sometimes than women, depending on the woman's status. It is very rare that you see a woman with status single for long. It's not really that hard for her to find some guy to cling on to her. I've rarely seen it.
She has influence and money.
If a woman has influence
And money.
and money, but
Okay.
influence more, like let's just say,
We'll put J-Lo as the example then.
not even J-Lo. Let's just say something like if a woman works at Google. Google's a very influential place, right? It's very rare you see a woman like that because
an exec?
men will always try to attach themselves to status just like women.
Senior product developer.
Women,
Yeah.
I think, attach themselves more to the man's money. A man, I think, attach himself more to the woman's status.
I don't think it's just a man's money. I think that it's sort of it's like categorized. It's some sort of capital, whether it's money, whether it's fame, like a true celebrity, whether it's again, it also goes back to some sort of social capital.
Lifestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
can
you're
see
still
that.
trying
It's a
to.
resource.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and in men's defense, if women have historically been doing it, why not hop on the bandwagon?
And call it something weird like throning.
Right.
Yeah, make it nice.
Man came up with that. I don't-
Basically, yeah, definitely.
Make it strong. Thrown. You're doing the good thing.
Well, it's not necessarily just men. Men and women do it.
We're not denying that women do it. Like that has always been
It's always
the
been
case.
a woman's thing,
Yeah.
but it's a new thing. And I just, I wanted to just talk to you guys about it because I think it's an interesting thing. Like when you see when I read about it, I was like, damn, it kind of makes sense. Especially,
I think that it's coming off as weird to me.
it is weird, by the way.
That particular
Only
case was
because
weird.
of the position that it's like when women do it, it's because men are supposed to be providers. Men are supposed to, be,
Historically,
I don't know why you're already making a face.
Because Rome always got.
So
that
it's like
face.
you want to date up. You want to date someone with more money or status necessarily. I don't know, but if that's what they're doing, status, money, right? For a man to do that, that's why it's just like,
It throws you off.
well, why? Why are you not working your own thing or like finding your own resource? Why are you looking for a resource in a woman?
because maybe they're like opportunists.
No. This
don't know.
actually
Let me
leads to
just
what
put
we
it
talked
there.
about in the beginning. Now, I want to say this. Historically educated and wealthy men dated down. Should women start doing the same thing now? Because women are earning 45% more income in the household. Women are almost earning equally to men.
I want to see the Bureau of Labor Statistics
Okay. So, I mean,
because I can guarantee you it ain't dollar for dollar.
it's definitely not dollar for dollar, but it's still earning more than her partner. More than 45% of women earn 40% of women earn more than their man.
Wait, say the number again.
More than 40% of women earn more than their partner.
Than their partners.
Right, and again, I want to, but so the thing is that
I
I think
actually posted that and I used one of your pictures on it because it's true. I'm just saying.
and here comes the hate.
Right?
That's why she act like that. 'Cause she make no, nigga, I'm broke. My husband take care of me.
So go into that. If women are earning almost half of the money, let's be for real. We have to adjust as we're adjusting, right? We're living this in real time.
Okay.
Men also are adjusting. Men are like, man, she's making six figures. I'm doing okay, but she's making six figures. I'm gonna attach myself to her. It's just behavior. Now she's doing well. So is he wrong? So maybe in 20 years, let's say in 30 years, maybe the only thing men are really gonna be known for is being protectors. And women will be known equally as men as providers.
I think it's going to be more
I
than
think
20
that,
years.
like, financially, if the numbers are changing, women are doing it for themselves. We're making more than the men. Men are going to have to start dating down. I understand that.
Men are dating up because she's making the money.
Yes,
More
yeah.
men are consciously
making,
younger men are
dating up.
consciously
Yeah, that's what I
trying
meant.
to
Women
date
are
up.
dating down.
Yeah.
Financially, okay. If the man will still be able to be the leader, the head of the household with me still making more,
And that's
is
where the
what
problem
I
lies.
would need. Because, okay, let's just say I am a high earner and I just can't figure out dating higher than what I make.
Correct. You come into a reality that's not a reality.
That there's not that much niggas out there.
Correct.
So I date down. But like, are you still going to be the guy that I need to, run the show?
It's not about it only running the show. It's about the numbers. If only less than 10, let's say 15% of people earn, let's say, under 150,000, right? 15%, I mean over 150,000, 15%, right? So let's just say that's a real number. Then you have women who's earning all of this money. There's no one to match what you want. The reality, if you want somebody to match what you want, you are going to have to date down as a woman.
So, Alan, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
If you're saying date down, are you only speaking with respect to
Financial.
Yeah, because that's probably historically what women have always been educated to
and
want.
I'm saying that usually control of the house is usually tied with who makes the most money. I know I would feel just naturally that if I made more money, that I might want to have more of the say. And I just don't want to be like that, especially if I'm in a marriage. If I'm in a very serious relationship, I want to be taken care of. So even if I make more than you, are you still going to be able to take care of me? Are you still going to be able to be the head of the household is what I'm saying.
In what ways are you looking for the man to be the head of the household? What ways are you allowing him to be the head of the household? How about that?
Am I allowing? I have to allow?
Well, yeah, if you already come into the situation thinking because you make so much money that you have to date down, he's
He
below
used
you.
those words.
Okay, well, this is the scenario we're using. Then are you going to allow him to lead you, like you said, or lead the household? Are you going to allow that? Do you know how to?
I would need that though. So
Yes.
yes, I would allow that because
Okay.
that's
So
what
you
I
answered your question. So you know what to do. Like you got to control your mouth and not yell at that man for. No, I'm saying you're gonna have to control your mouth and not yell at that man for not making money and not get outside of yourself when you're mad at him. Be like, that's why you make this little bit of money, and you know what I mean. That's the
Or
truth.
you can't do this or you can't do
That's what I'm
that.
saying.
That's
You have to-
one side of it, but how about the other side where the man is also looking at me as the breadwinner? So like, oh, she got the money, she'll handle that. Or-
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just like you would look at the man like he'll handle that.
It's just different roles. Like you're just gonna play a different role. You will be the financial role, and he's gonna be the. What role do you want him to play in the house?
Yeah, what do you want him to do?
That's what I
What
asked
is his
originally.
job? That's what Roman's
That's a
saying.
good
What is
point.
his job?
That's a good
You
point.
earn more. What is his job?
Okay, so even though I earn more,
Much more.
Wait, what is much?
right?
$300,000 more.
Like,
$300,000 more. Give it a number. $300,000 more.
Okay, so she
You earn double what he makes.
He makes 150. You make 300,000.
Oh, we on the same playing field.
No. He makes 60. She makes 150.
Okay.
So can he pay the mortgage and I just pay the little bit?
He makes 60. You make 150.
That's not what we said before. Let's go back to 150 and 300.
No, 300 and 150 is basically like Aaron said. It's very much the same.
That's what we're talking about.
No. All right, so let me put this in a frame. There's
Thank
a
you.
guy. He's been on 5 dates with 5 women he likes. This guy makes $65,000 a year. All 5 women he went on a date with all earn 6 figures and better. So he's like, damn, coming to the reality, come into the reality of my reality is whoever I'm gonna end up being with is gonna make more money than me. So he's coming to this reality. He's like, I make 65. I love what I do. I'm a teacher. You know, he's doing something that he's passionate about. He loves. So he's coming to that reality. Whatever woman he marries, she's gonna make more. That's him. Now there's a woman, completely different person, completely different city. She makes 150. She's been on 5 dates. All 5 dates that she's been on, all those guys make less than her. And she's like, fuck, what is my reality?
Okay, let me tell you what was wrong with both scenarios. Okay? Let's start with the man. The man, he makes 60K. He's a teacher. He loves what he does, and he's all right. It don't get no better than this. This is it. As a man, this is
passionate
it.
job for some people.
All right, but are we living in the same world? We're living in.
You said as a man, this is it. Like that's his purpose. Say he found his purpose.
I think what she's saying is that like, do you have higher aspirations? Do you
have
want to go
higher aspirations in life? Is
Teaching
60
inner city kids.
No.
Maybe he wants to be a school administrator one day.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm trying to get to.
Are you doing anything on the side? Because you're fulfilling your purpose in life. Sure. But are you living life the way you want to? Are you just comfortable and you're okay with being comfortable? Do you ever desire to be married? Because if you do, is 60K enough to be in a marriage and take care of a wife, eventually have kids? Yada, yada,
It's
yada.
not 60K. You make 150. We got 210.
She's talking about him right now, though.
I'm talking about him.
Okay.
I'm talking about him. I am talking about him. Do you plan on coming up with like any kind of investments so that you are a higher earner eventually? Like if you're just making 60K and you're just flat out, that's all I got to come with, like, and you have no higher aspirations,
Ambition,
like that's going to be a problem with me if you plan on dating up.
Yeah, he's
Correct.
dating
financially up.
Yeah.
So now we move to the female.
woman.
You went on 5 dates, and sister, I already know 5 dates, and everybody makes less than you. Stop giving up, y'all. Stop settling. Stop settling. It will be the 10th date. I promise. It probably like.
So keep going.
Keep going. Stop settling. If
What
that's
if you
not the
meet
life,
that person that you have that connection with? You know what I mean? What do you want?
what do I want?
Ew.
Yeah.
We back?
All you mentioned were just surface level things.
Hello?
Because that's great.
Yeah.
And that's what you call like a honeymoon stage, maybe. But what happens in 3 years?
You meant you got red.
You know what I mean?
What? I just
Wait, Amanda. Oh.
Ow. Are we back?
yeah, we're back.
All right.
The answer. You know what I mean? What happens in 3 years?
I
I don't think a man, honestly, a man should never, ever have
Are we
a problem
talking
spending.
off the record?
No. A man should never, ever have a problem spending a woman's money. Ever.
Hello.
A man should never have
Have a problem spending a woman's money. For what? Men spend money. I spend money. What's the problem? Like, what is the issue?
Like in a committed relationship?
Committed, not committed, whatever it is.
No,
I
I
was
feel
like,
like
boy, you
the
out here
committed
tripping.
relationship, marriage even more appropriately, sure, because our finances should be merged anyway. So who makes more shouldn't even matter. We should have a joint bank account. Whatever I keep to the side, that's not your business. You know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to say before everybody got up, I feel like we've brought up different scenarios and whatnot when it comes to this concept of women dating down. And I just see too many problems that may arise in doing that. Especially for me and my personality, I would just rather not. And if I did ever come to the point in life where I felt like, okay, it's inevitable, I have a problem with settling. So I would keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Like I gotta swim through it to get to what I really want and how I really want my dating life to look. And that's me personally.
Yo, I remember that episode.
Already knew he was gonna
I was I was like, this girl got some balls. Yo, she
she
was
bossy?
not playing. Aaron was like, I'm not dating no guy that makes less money. I'm going to disrespect you.
I didn't say I'm going to.
I got the clip.
I didn't say no.
I got the clip.
No. I didn't
Very
say
calm.
no. Let's get it right because they gonna come for me. It wasn't that I'm going to. The thing is that there's gonna be a different like power dynamic,
I remember this.
and I feel that typically when you're the person that makes more money as a man in the relationship, you do wield more power, and so I think there's a balance. Now, if you tilt that balance in the wrong way, you better know who you're dealing with. Because the thing is that if you do something disrespectful, say something disrespectful, do something out of line,
Nah, I remember how you said it. You said, and I'm gonna play the clip.
play it.
I'm gonna play the clip.
Insert
You-
here.
Yes, you said. This is what you said. You
the
said.
chopped up clip. Right.
You said no. That
Gets
one.
the people going.
This is what you said. You said
Alan.
if a guy don't make more money than you, it is less likely that you're gonna hold your tongue. You hold your tongue because of that dynamic,
Right.
something like that.
I literally just said that.
Okay.
You gave the summary and I gave a couple bullet points. So this is the thing, and I knew you was gonna bring that up.
Because it.
Anyway, so this is what I think ideally would have to happen for like this type of evolution of dating. I think that the whole man here, woman here, that power dynamic, one, if it's not based on money, we're going to move into a more of an egalitarian type partnership
Yep.
versus some
Definition.
Knew you were
equal,
going to say that.
fair.
I knew you were going to
Like,
say
I'm
that.
gonna have to use the.
I don't want to use tricky words for nobody.
I'm gonna have to use. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to
You looked
use.
at
Yeah.
me, so that told me you ain't know either.
I'm gonna have to
About
use
some people I was
the
gonna
Kevin Hart. Since I don't know what that means, I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Oh boy. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, with Queen.
Yeah. So I think, but the thing is that because we've been socialized a certain way, I think it's going to be harder for men to make that transition into being considered equal to his woman, meaning everybody is doing the same. Matter of fact, no, they're not doing the same thing. She work more hours, she making more money, so she can't always be there to cook. She can't always spend all the time with the kids. She can't be the one waking up at 3 a.m, 5 a.m, 6 a.m, breastfeeding. She can't do it all.
I'm supposed to breastfeed.
Yeah. Who's breastfeeding?
That's why you pump.
Oh.
Pump and dump.
Oh, you
I've
don't
been seeing a
dump
lot
because
of
you didn't
those.
drink.
Yeah.
Pump and dump is when you drink.
Pump and
Oh, no.
freeze.
Yeah,
Pump and
pump
freeze.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think that's going to be a harder transition for men
Absolutely.
to be a partner.
But do you see how the double standard is? A man could be an MMA fighter, making millions of dollars, has all the status and the power. When he walk in the house, he shook at his woman. He acts a certain way with his woman. He still gives that he doesn't use any of his what he has like as a power hold over her
Alan,
head.
now you know good and well that is not true.
Yeah, not
also
you
the type-
using
the type of
an
man you're-
exception to the rule
Right.
as the rule. Like that's why we literally came up with financial abuse. Who do you think was doing the financial abusing? What you're not going to do is use an outlier as a norm. Stop.
Come on now.
Historically, we know.
Because he's over here.
I do too.
Shaking. I don't know what you're thinking right now.
So with Alan's example of the MMA fighter, that's extreme, and he comes on and now he's this frayed
Rabbit.
cat.
Yeah.
He's this
Yeah.
whatever.
MMA fighter is mental. He's coming home to yell. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He's coming home to be mean.
I mean, in conclude, it's almost like you have to. You heard me?
No, you saying
What?
I was trying to conclude it. I'm just trying to conclude this.
I know.
So in conclusion, when you're getting into a relationship or any situation, there are going to be challenges. And it may be financial, it may be emotional, it may be anal, but there's going to be a challenge. So if you're not ready to accept the challenge, then maybe you should just continue to be single. So that's what I'm just saying, because you're speaking as like where you are now as a single person, and you want to be a girlfriend, and you want to be a wife, and in each one of those levels, you don't want to be a wife, then don't be a wife.
I think he's talking to you.
Talking
He's
to you.
directly talking to you.
Yeah, he's talking
Nah.
to
He
you.
was talking to me before, but all of a sudden it's just like something
Because
like
you stepped staring at me hard. So I'm just saying, if you
talking. That's
if
what
you
I'm
want to be a girlfriend, you want to be a
That
wife,
came
there's
out.
going to be things that aren't going to be even. They're not going to be equal, and you have to accept that challenge. And that challenge is not always going to be something that you wanted.
Very true.
Thank you.
Can I add one more thing to that?
Actually,
I also think that women would generally, correct me if I'm wrong, but generally be okay with making more and like being a financial provider if the man like meets all the other needs. Meaning like, are we able to talk? Are we able to like, do you understand me, or like what's going on? Can we have discussions to put things on the table, hash things out? Like being like emotionally available, because as we all know, there's always been this, I guess, what do you call it? Like an understanding that, well, he brings home the bacon, so he don't have to be, he takes care of everything financially, so he don't have to do nothing else.
Right.
He don't have to be honest. He don't have to not cheat. He don't have to be emotionally regulated and available. You know what I mean? So I think, go ahead, Al.
No, go ahead.
I think it's going to take a little bit more on, really on both sides. But I think for a man, I think that's going to be a harder rock or a harder mountain to climb because of how we've been socialized. Because these systems are not 50 years old.
right.
These are thousands of years old.
for us. Exactly. We didn't come up with it. It's not like women just be out here like wanting a man that makes more money or expecting a man to do this. And it's just like, but that's
It's been
what
like this.
society has always
Right.
deemed as normal.
Well,
Yes.
the education we got, we don't actually know all of the.
Well, they have more fair societies. I think like in the Netherlands or like
But we grew up in
Sweden,
America,
stuff like that.
so that's what we're talking.
We're talking about Western
Yeah, Western. Yeah.
conditioning.
but have we been in a time like this?
No.
So if we haven't been in a time like this, isn't it time that everybody has to adjust?
Well, adjusting doesn't happen just like
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand we're not going to adjust overnight, but let's just say there are some men that aren't going to have a problem with that because we're going through our own struggles that y'all may not know about, and then we find you as a partner, and then you just happen to make more money. You know what I mean? And it's just like, listen, I do want to be the whatever border educational, because he wants to be more than a teacher, whatever is bigger than a teacher. I want to be the superintendent or whatever, but like principal, whatever it is, I do want to be that. And maybe I need you to motivate me, or I need you to like pour into me to get to that level. But you just happen to make more money. It's just what it is. So you could just not help. What if you don't help me financially? What about that part? What about if you still do your thing? I make my measly 60K, but I'm still a good person and you still love me.
I think
That's
that's
a lifestyle issue.
Did you say measly?
I didn't say measly either.
That word was never used.
Yeah.
That was the first time
I
that
feel
was
like
ever said.
You did
All right,
that.
sorry.
I have a question.
That was
for
me.
you, Aaron.
It's not measly.
I have a question for you. What does that look like if you're earning more money than your partner? Oh.
Yes, Alan, speak into the mic.
What does that look like if you're saying that you're making more money? You say you're asking your partner to be emotionally available. What does that mean?
Well, what I'm saying is that, and I just said that generally because it's been accepted like over generations for men to simply just provide
No, I know that.
financially.
What does it look like? What does emotional available mean to you? Like, what does that mean? Was he supposed to come in and say,
be able to have a conversation.
Like not just shut down, not just be so frustrated, not getting into arguments all. And I'm not saying just the man side. I'm just,
the man side though? I want to hear.
okay, that being able to accept that there will be roles that you will be doing that are not traditionally male roles in the house.
Okay.
Being a good friend.
So you're friend zoning me because you make more money.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Being
No,
being a good, because you
It's like making sure
do you understand
that
what I'm
you
saying?
show up because this is not a transactional relationship.
Yes,
There you go.
great.
I like that.
Okay. So showing up.
Yeah,
She's literally giving you the list of ways she wants you to show up.
because
Okay.
even though
Okay, like-
there's an obvious
Hierarchy.
higher earner,
Not
Sorry.
like you still want to create a partnership dynamic
Exactly.
in the house.
So she wants me to show up to, let's say her friends are having a
Yes.
dinner with their husbands. She's like, I want you to go with me and be social, to hang out with my friends. I want you to know my circle of people, and I want you to be.
Well, that should be happening anyway.
Yeah.
If she's your partner and you guys are working.
But she wants me to go all the time.
But I think Aaron is talking about a level of intimacy that you're not comprehending.
I'm
It has
trying to,
nothing
though.
to do with socially showing up because there's a dinner party, and no, it's a level of togetherness that you're able to have difficult conversations, that you're able to cross certain bridges, that ultimately, even when we experience difficulties, we're going to experience them together, and we're going to come out the other side because we both have the vision of what we are trying to accomplish. And what we're trying to accomplish is there's you, there's me, and there's the relationship. We both have the same vision.
How do I tell the difference of me showing up emotionally as
That's different for different people.
Yeah, that's
But how do I differentiate? How do I tell the difference between me showing up as you're asking me to versus you trying to control me and you trying to just make me do what you want me to do?
I think that's a level of comfort and her showing you appreciation and gratitude, really, and it's not demands and commands. So she could tell you, she can give you directives, and that would make you feel the way you're talking about, like, oh, I'm only showing up because you're making me do this.
Yeah, that
Or-
depends on you. Because if you show up and be like, okay, how was your day? Because I know you're going to be mad if I don't ask you how's your day. So how was your, like, you know what I'm
That
saying?
is a great
Like,
example.
it's definitely going to come off as you're doing this because I asked this of you and not because you actually want to sit here and talk to me about my day. And that completely defeats the point because now I don't want to talk to you. Bye.
Right.
It's going to be the way you communicate with each other, really. And if you're not communicating in a way where, in this instance, you need to be softer because of her day, and that's just not in you, but you're doing it because you want to be a better person for your partner, and being a better person for your partner is going to make the relationship better, and it's going to make you feel better, and it's going to make her feel better, and that is the end goal.
Okay.
So it's got to be outside of yourself, and you're selfless.
So
Be
it-
more selfless. How
So
about
it
that?
requires me
that's
to
a good
put
one.
all my focus into what she wants.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta be focused,
It's a
right?
joint
No.
thing.
Okay,
No, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying because
Okay,
it's almost
so
like he's saying he's losing
I gotta
himself by
show
doing
up.
what.
If I gotta show up, right?
Yeah.
So let's say she's like, "Yo, you need to show up for me. You need to be here for me. You need to listen to." I said, "Okay, all right. Let me move everything out of my way right now, so I can focus just on being present right now."
Wait, hold on.
Okay, well, the way you said it right there,
Mm-hmm.
she's already in the wrong telling you what you need to do.
Right.
She would be asking you, hey, this would be helpful. The way she's wording it to you is going to make you want to do
Or
that.
the way you're
Or
receiving it.
wait, you can reject it. Like it's not a one
Yeah, it's-
person thing.
Exactly. If
It's
you're
both sides.
about a
Both sides. You
partnership,
can
which
say,
was-
listen, I hear you that that's what would be helpful for you. But right now in my life and what I'm experiencing, I'm not in a position to do that. However, this is what I can do. This is not I want it now, daddy. That's not how it works.
Who is that?
Peppa Pig. That's Peppa Pig.
It's from Willy Wonka.
Oh, you're right. You're
I
right.
never saw Willy Wonka, so.
But do you understand? It's a partnership. It's
Yeah,
not
but even if your partner
a single
comes to
member
you
LLC.
yeah, but even if your partner comes to you and says like, "Hey, I would like this from you," or blah blah blah. Obviously, that can be a conversation. But if you even receive it as like a list of demands and okay, now I got to move everything out of my way. What are you moving? First of all, to
Not your work hours.
to show up for you now because all right, you need X, Y, and Z. So now I have to focus on X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, if it's a partnership, you are constantly having to show up for each other.
Exactly.
You're a part of each other's daily lives.
Okay.
So finding out how to not even coexist, how to
Manage it.
I don't know, like create a life together in a way that you're receiving what you need from her and vice versa is important.
And that automatically will bypass our relationship at that point will bypass the fact that she earns way more money than me because I'm showing up for her emotionally.
That's if you allow that to, because the way you're coming,
I don't care
the
about
way
her
that
making more
the way that
money.
you're saying it is now I have to, because you're looking at it as because she makes this money and you are in a role of servant as opposed to being in a role as lover, husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever you want to be. But you're not her servant. Just because she has money doesn't make you her servant or subservient. Because she's saying, listen, I see you as my equal, and I'm going to move with you as my equal.
Be clear, even
but
in
if you're
the
not,
example, finances didn't even come from this list of demands, as you call it.
That's what I asked.
head.
But that was my original question: was if you earn more, what do you mean by me showing up? What is my role? And Aaron said your role is to be emotionally available and some other stuff.
she communicated her needs.
He said whatever the hell she said.
Yeah,
after
whatever.
that.
See?
Some shit I ain't doing. So you just keep talking about it. It ain't gonna happen.
Right. So that's where it came from. So if the guy, Rome just said, so you're not a servant, right? So, okay, I'm not a servant because I'm using this example. Okay, I understand I'm not going to play the servant role, but is that the same way of saying when a man earns more, they expect women to be submissive?
No, I think one is above the other in that scenario.
So you need me to be submissive?
No, what I'm saying in that scenario, you're looking at it like this, whereas what we're talking about is where if you just take money out of the situation, be a good fucking human being.
Yeah.
Which we can be. Which we can.
But I think that's the problem.
But the money dynamic, the fact that the woman earns more than the man, it is playing a factor. How do we fix that factor? How do you remove something that's there?
Partner?
just be a decent fucking person.
If she already has the money, she's literally telling you what she needs. Hey, this can work if you work on this and do this with me, and this is what I'm looking for. So she's already giving you like the blueprint or the playlist.
It's like I don't need you to give me no
And if
money.
you don't want to do it, then you ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
But you're saying that because she is in a somewhat position of power, she has the ability to demand the type of relationship she wants. As the same as you would say, a man in power has the ability to demand the type of relationship he wants. And there's nothing wrong with that. She's not asking for you to do anything that any normal, well-rounded woman wouldn't want.
But she has the leverage to demand it a little bit more.
To me,
Yeah, but if she has the leverage to demand a little bit more, then maybe you should switch your mindset and say, but she chose me.
Exactly.
She's not asking me to do anything.
Yeah, you were chosen. You didn't have to win the prize.
He's gonna be so stuck on that fact. Because
Right.
I think he's
part. Amanda, talk about that part.
He's gonna be so stuck on, but that goes back to the Love Is Blind.
When they just get to know each other on like a basic level.
But he was just like
the other guy.
the insecurity of her having more money, her being able to do things for herself, not really needing him, but wanting him, loving him for other reasons. And he doesn't know how to show up if he's not being the provider.
If he's not needed.
If he's not needed.
See, the thing is that if you just act like a normal, regular fucking human being, somebody will want you. And you ain't got to worry about like the
You feel like you have to be in a
How
position
about
of power somehow.
Women don't disclose how much money they make. How about that?
How about
There'll be signs.
if a man is
There will be a lot of signs.
How about this?
But hold on. Because Aaron said something that I was just like, I wouldn't do that. She said, I don't need you to give me more money. Because if I make enough to like, sustain
Cover
myself,
everything.
I just need a partner to do X, Y, and Z. Just be here for me, blah blah blah. You can, fine, but still give me money. Like
Pay the cable bill.
I still need you to be the man that you would have been whether I made more than you or not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
So
agreeing with you with that.
If that means
I'm gonna
paying the mortgage, even though I can fully,
no, I'm not paying the mortgage. You make more money. Why would I pay the mortgage?
and that's why I said
I'm not doing none of that.
maybe don't disclose how much money you make.
No. What I'm saying
because
is
the minute a man knows you make more, then they're like, oh,
you got
then
it.
you do it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I need to show up as the person that I am. I don't care how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to be who I am.
The way you're acting is if you do care how much, because
me caring
We're
is
seeing
me
you
having
very
to.
clear right now.
Yeah.
You're not like
we see you. We can see you. These are on.
I think you don't understand.
These work. These are prescribed.
Your back is up. Subconsciously, you're saying intellectually, I don't care. You're reasoning in your mind. I don't care. It doesn't affect my manhood. But what happens subconsciously, your back is up and your defense is automatically up because like, why is she asking me to have dinner with her at 7:00 on a Tuesday? Like, wait, what? You told me your schedule was free. So I was just saying, let's have dinner.
Tuesdays.
Hello?
Let's go.
Hello?
In any other situation, if you were the breadwinner, it wouldn't even occur to you. But you're going to question everything. It's like, you think you own me now? Don't tell me to meet you for dinner.
It's possible. Maybe
I can see it.
It's on a
Maybe.
subconscious
And there's
level.
nothing wrong with it.
Maybe I can't do it then.
No, that's
There you go. That's the answer. Yeah, we got there.
And he said this 75 times.
Most men will struggle because
I don't-
it's like a chink. It's insidious because it's a slow creep. It comes in slowly that you're questioning. Back to Crazy Rich Asians, where it became such a problem for him. In the beginning was great. I don't have a problem that you're a billionaire and I make $100,000 a year to the point. But now in the end, he's like, you don't even make me feel like a man. I have to have an affair with somebody who
No, I'm not. I wouldn't
you
go
may
that
not
far.
do that. But what I'm saying, sometimes these things aren't up front.
Yeah, it's a build-up.
It's a buildup that occurs on a subconscious level. And I think that's why a lot of men will struggle.
And I know you guys said it's the exception to the rule. The reason why I think I'm connected it in my head is because I feel like most men who are doing better than their woman, they don't make the woman feel like that.
I think
But
there are
that-
expectations of certain things.
But maybe they do, and it just comes out in different forms.
Yeah.
You don't know that you're making a woman feel that way.
Your expectations are different.
Because you spoke about a power dynamic if the woman makes more money, but it's kind of like a more natural power dynamic if the man makes more money. It doesn't.
The expectations are
It doesn't
more.
seem like anything to the naked eye because maybe to you that's just what a household is supposed to be. A man is supposed to be doing this. A woman is supposed to be doing this. So, like, it doesn't seem like anything to you until the verses are reversed.
Right.
I mean, the roles are reversed. Sorry.
I know what you meant. though.
Thank you. The roles are reversed, y'all.
Yeah, like,
Versus?
'Cause,
The verses are reversed.
could you imagine it'd be like in those situations, like, why are you questioning me? I'm out here, I'm doing what I have to do for our lives and our family. You're taken care of. Don't question me. Don't question me. Could you imagine the woman's like, I'm doing what we have to do. Our bills are paid. Don't question me.
I'd probably be like,
Have you guys been glued to what's going on with Gucci Mane and Keisha Dior? Did you see the interview that went out?
I saw a clip of it.
I saw
You
a
guys
clip.
don't have to tell me.
so she basically handles. All right, it's a very to me. I have mixed.
Well, tell the story first.
So she is his handler. Sorry,
Or his wife.
his wife.
Yes.
So whenever he has an episode,
Yeah, you just take that part out. Don't say that.
No, leave it in.
No, because you got Nicki Minaj already making those allegations against her that she's his handler and we don't need to be embroiled in all that nonsense.
Keep me out of it.
Okay.
so she was on there. Basically, he a lot of time he didn't do any talking. She like he's
The
here
whole interview?
and she's there. No, he did speak a little bit. Yeah, so when he's having an episode, I have to be there. I have to tell him, you're not doing that. We're not doing this. You're not like and.
But give it
what were they
context.
promoting?
But
by the
he
way?
also explained it, which he has a medical condition. He's schizophrenic. He's like, when it happens, happens.
Right.
And the only person he said when it happens to him, he'll give away jewelry. He just doesn't care. He does, and then when he comes back, he realizes everything that happened. And then she's like, if you don't want to have these episodes, you got to take your medicine. You got to go to sleep early. It was a whole bunch of stuff. So she has to be there to regulate. And Charlamagne was like, well, you're the one doing all this work. Do people ask, how do you deal with it? How do you handle that?
manage?
Because you're managing someone. It's a lot.
Deal with it.
So for me, what I got from it is she's really his caretaker. And he's he seemed at a place where he understands and accepts that. Because without that, he knows what can happen to him.
Right.
So he could have episodes after episodes. So basically before her, people would be like, if he's in the studio, he's smoking weed. He's like, everybody knows he's not supposed to smoke weed. Everybody around him. What do?
Enable him.
The weed.
Yeah.
Everybody knows he's not supposed to be doing this and doing that. What do? They let him do it. And I think that is very courageous the way they put the book, because
it's a book that they were.
he wrote a book called Episodes. So
And he has a new album out as well.
oh, he does?
Oh, really? I know.
It's
Yeah.
actually a really good album.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He talks about, because we were talking about,
It was up there.
yes, he's talking about, it's about his, not about his, but it has things to do with his schizophrenia in there, which is kind of rare to hear a rapper or somebody influential discuss openly. And to your point, people were also saying that she was too overbearing and
It was a lot.
doing too much. There was some, there was
Interview?
good about the interview and how she basically controls him.
She controls him the way it came out, in a mothering way, but also in a manager way. You see what I'm saying?
Because he did get locked up, and when he went to, I don't know if it was prison or jail, he left her money, and then she basically
He was in
she
there
flipped
for
the money.
Yeah, she
I
flipped
mean-
the money. She took the money. Like, to me, regardless, I feel like she's probably never gonna get the credit she deserves, because
He gives her the credit.
about
because
to say,
people
I feel
people gonna
like
treat what she
that's how
does
I
like
know
it's an
about her.
everyday
Yeah,
I
thing.
don't think people understand the level of commitment that it takes to. I know it may appear that she's overbearing. Anybody who works clinically anyone who works in the clinical field will tell you what she's doing is a massive undertaking. And I do hope that she has her own separate support system.
yeah.
She's doing her own therapy and she's doing her own self-care, because managing someone else's mental health process is extremely difficult. Because if he is having an episode where he becomes psychotic or he disassociates, they didn't say what type of schizophrenia he has. There's different types. It sounds like he either dissociates or there's some psychosis in there, right? That's extremely heavy. It is very scary. Anybody who's worked with this population understands that it is a very, very difficult position for her to be in. So if she seems overbearing, it's because she has no choice, because any wrong thing can set him off.
So
Like, bless her.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not even joking. Bless her.
Not even that, but
Because not a lot of people could do it.
yeah, and I'm not married, but I thought that one of the vows was for richer, for poorer, for better or worse. And to be able to trust somebody to get to that marriage point, and then have this person be able to take over your life and your affairs.
That's a lot of trust.
That's trust, vulnerability. That's everything under the sun.
She also has power of attorney on him.
As she should.
Yeah.
As she should.
So it's like a double-edged sword. But for me, this is the part that I see.
But how? How do you see it as
Yeah, why is
double-edged
it
sword?
double-
I'm gonna tell you why it's a double edge. The double edge is, there's a piece of it that in our community, like, we really don't understand. Like, for us, we just be like, yo, this nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. Like, we're not educated enough to understand. Like, Marie, you understand this stuff, right? Like, we don't understand to what degree this goes. Do you see what I'm saying? So for us, it's like, everybody can't really get it. That's the double edge, because you really on one side, what she's doing is incredible, but that's only incredible to the people who understand this stuff.
Right.
But there's a whole other side.
But it ain't for everybody to get.
That part.
Because and that's in every marriage. Like, you have your agreements within your marriage. you have, like you said, oh, she has power of attorney, as she should. Like there should be no question about that, because that is how they have set their marriage up. And real talk, like I don't think that they care what anybody else thinks, because they're prioritizing his mental health, and he trusts her enough to put her in charge and to be over so much stuff so that he can be healthy and so that they could have a good marriage.
Right.
And anybody that sees that differently is, I think they're coming from a bitter, closed-minded place and have never been married. And like, isn't that the goal?
Yeah.
Isn't that the goal, to be able to fully trust someone and be able to live your life with this someone who is your partner? I thought that was the goal.
Yeah, it is. But also, if you're talking about someone putting a lot of restriction, which I applaud it all the way, but you're talking about putting first of all, he's a superstar. He's used to doing everything that he wants. He's used to being around all these people.
Right.
He's turned a whole bunch of people successful, and you literally have to explain, I have to put a lot of restrictions on you if you want your mental health to be okay.
I think that I think that it's not just her explaining to him that you need restrictions. I think that there's a medical team. I think that maybe his mom, whoever, other baby.
It's not, and she's not, this level of diagnosis, she's not doing it by herself.
Yeah.
She has a psychiatrist, she has a psychologist, she has mental health workers, she has a whole team. They're very fortunate because of the position they're in. You have a whole treatment plan. That's how she's able to recognize the triggers. And then she's developed a kind of like a plan of what happens when this trigger occurs.
She said she could diffuse the triggers.
Right.
Because she sees them. And I think he had an episode the last time was 2013.
I didn't watch the interview. I only saw a clip.
Or something, 2019, something like that. Before COVID, all around COVID, 2020.
So okay, so I didn't watch the interview. So what I'm hearing you say is his last episode
in 2020, something like that. And she's been able to stop them before they happen.
Those who know.
That's what I'm saying. Those who know. She's if we're not in their lives, so we don't know. If everything that they're saying is accurate, this woman is a miracle worker. Do you know how difficult that is?
And dedicated.
With this diagnosis, this is not a typical diagnosis. This is not a person who's diagnosed with like, a depressive disorder, you know what I mean? A mood disorder. That's not the same thing. Like when you completely dissociate from reality, we were just talking about your neighbor and you said, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know. You might be a good person. Can you imagine? Okay. At some levels, that's like living with someone who is a young person experiencing that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you understand the trauma?
No, actually, I do.
That's amazing. Kudos to her. I didn't know about that part.
No. But that's what I said on the other side of it. It's like, I have one in my mind, but I'm not going to bring it up. But you'll see things where...
You should have said it.
Because I don't know the story. But there's a rapper who died. And he died. And when I was like, dang, he's so young. But there's no one around taking care of him. There's no one around helping him. He's going through depression and drug abuse. And he's going through all of this stuff. And everybody is just, you don't know. So they just treating it like it's nothing. Like they just hanging around and he's overdosed or whatever it is, but there's no one that understands how to treat that issue. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of things that over a period of time have become so normal. So I think it was kind of cool to see it like, damn, this is not normal. That's why it was like, damn. That's why everybody was like, she looked like she's running him. And it's just like, yeah, because that part is more normal than what we think normal is when somebody has a mental health issue. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
She's looking at him with love. Like we're looking at him as a celebrity and as a star or whatever, but she sees him every day and she sees sides of him that we don't see. It's like anybody dealing with, anybody going through something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'll take me a super supportive wife like that.
Yeah. and let people think whatever it is they want to think. Don't nobody give a damn.
Let me tell you what.
'Cause what everybody opinion got to do what's going on at their house?
Especially when he's having a
Yeah.
Exactly.
Most they're gonna do, leave it in the comments.
Right.
What I got to do with my episode I'm having right now.
going through it.
Yeah.
No, I really thought that was one. I think it's pretty brave for him to come out and talk about it. Two, I also think that I hope a lot of people who don't read would be interested in reading it.
yeah.
Because
so, too.
one, they like Gucci Mane, and two, because
I read his first book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I read his first book. It was wild.
And two, because maybe they're dealing with something, or they know somebody who's dealing with something, and so I think it may open up dialogue in the community. I think it will also just help people understand what's what.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is me judging in a way. If it was another type of person that did that interview, people would listen more.
What do you mean?
Because
another person?
yeah, if it was someone from another community, it'll be like, oh, that's what this person is going through. Oh, let me it's more like
I don't know.
understood. You don't think so?
No, because I think when you see yourself and somebody else, you're more inclined
To relate
to
them.
that.
Yeah.
I think people aren't aware of how much it
people aren't
affects our
understanding.
community.
Yeah.
Because I think mental health, especially among men, is really bad. And it's just people still think it's a joke. No one really takes it. If I was to give my own personal opinion of how serious people take it, I'd probably be at a 7-8%.
Well, that could
This
be,
is just my opinion.
okay.
7?
Mental health with
Very
men
low.
still being developed in society right now, but this is something he's diagnosed with. This is not him just saying
I'm stressed.
yeah, I'm stressed or I'm depressed or anything like this. He has a diagnosis.
But it also stemmed from somewhere, though. I think that's his point. It stemmed from,
Genetics.
well,
But I think what you're saying, yes, genetic, it is. Schizophrenia is a little bit different, but I think, so when you're in mental health as a practitioner, right, the first time you see a client, you're going to be like, what are the protective factors around this client's life, right? She has an outlet, she has friends, she has her mom, she has a community, right? I think what you're saying, men often do not have that.
Nothing.
They
You can't
don't
even-
have
you
that.
can't
They
even
don't have
say
a lot of
nothing.
protective factors.
mhm.
And that's why, and a lot of it is in terms of social norms, and this is how we're conditioned, and that these are the things we're trying to break, even though we're trying to get set back. I don't want to go there, Alan. I'm not going to go there with you.
I don't even know where you're going, but
Okay, we're
Let's-
not taking
let's
steps
stay-
back.
let's
The point,
stay-
okay, the point that I'm trying to make is the reason why men are more impacted in terms of when you see how, in terms of the rates of, I don't want to say, can I say suicide?
Unaliving.
Okay.
With
Of men
Why is suicide a bad word you can't say?
Because it's a trigger word
yeah,
for.
it's a, yeah,
For
Yeah.
people watching it?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. But unaliving isn't?
yeah, the men unaliving themselves is again because a lot of men do not have a lot of protective factors around them. They don't have that community. They don't have outlets.
So a couple of weeks back, I was in the barbershop, and this dude, I could hear him. I didn't turn around to see him because he was in a couple of chairs down, but I'm hearing him talking. He was like, "Yeah, ain't no shame, ain't no shame. I checked myself into a hospital." He said, "Bro, I thought I was gonna go crazy." He says, "And everybody look at me because I'm a man. I'm not supposed to do that." And then, but I kind of understand. No, I don't understand. See, that's what I'm saying. It's still, he's on his second divorce.
Okay.
He's like, it's his second divorce. His whole entire life, he said, all he did is put a woman first. He said he always put the women first because that's his wife and everything, and it was always about her. And I guess the joint must have left him or whatever. And to us, as men, we'll probably be like, "Damn, that's what you get for for that
And that woman first?
yeah."
Hey,
But
Jaheim.
which is
Don't know the
two things could be-
variables. Don't know nothing.
Two things could be true at the
But that's what you get.
No, I'm not saying that's what I said. But what I'm saying is two things could be true at the same time, right? Even though I might think that, or a man might think that, damn, that's what you get for putting these girls first and not protecting yourself. But not protecting, but not making sure you're good. But also, there's another truth. That shit could break him down. And he doesn't know what to do. So he said he stopped. He went in the hospital. He checked himself in. And he was talking about it in the barbershop in a way of announcing it, letting people know he's not ashamed about it. He's okay with that because he said he didn't want to go further. So the conversation shifted to now the barber was talking, and he was talking about one of his family members, and I guess the guy had kids the whole nine.
Okay.
And I'm not saying, he was just saying, I guess there was issues in their house. Dude went and took a shotgun.
Everybody?
No, just himself.
Oh.
I mean, part of it is also you're utilizing your barber as your therapeutic session.
Not me,
Not you, but a lot of men do.
No.
You go and you vent to a lot of unqualified people.
But you venting at least.
Venting is great, but how far will that get you?
Your next haircut.
No, because life is based on a solution. You know, you got to do solution focused things. Because great, thank you. I vented. I will not suffer for another 30 minutes until it comes down on me and I start thinking about it again. Like that's you. I think we have to normalize men having community. I think we have to normalize men going to therapy. If you don't want to go to therapy, normalize outlets. You got to normalize healthy outlets for men where it's like not just the barber. Barber is great, but you have to have skilled people to help you.
Not to make it sound crazy, but Rome, women are known to try to keep a guy in the house, though.
Wait, what?
Women are known for.
Why are you telling?
He's the only person.
How do we jump?
I'm just saying, how you gonna have an outlet to hang out with your peoples when
She holding you back.
You mean what he talking about?
He just over here lying, making stuff up.
what? No, not me. I'm free to go out. I go out all the time. I don't have that issue. But I'm just saying in general,
For the men that
for the
can't
men,
get away for their own.
yeah. But to be very honest, I don't have that issue. I go out anytime. I never have an issue leaving my house. I could leave my house. at
Okay,
any
Alan,
time.
we
I
believe
was
you.
like, we get
Right?
that. Okay,
believe
fine.
you.
Let's
But-
move on.
But no, I just want to
This man,
clarify
I
that.
just want to make it clear.
Lunatic, man.
But I just want to say it is historic. It is more of the norm.
Somebody co-sign him, please. Just say
I don't know.
I said healthy though. Going out doesn't always just because you go out doesn't mean it's a healthy outing. Okay, I said.
how about
I
you
said
want to
healthy
release some tension and you
outlets.
go outside and start a fight because you're so angry with all the feelings you got, and that's why you asked me to stay inside.
Facts. Because every time you go out, it's a fight at the bar. Like
Oh my God.
That makes sense.
You're talking about.
You know he be want to fight when he drink.
That's why he got that cup full of apple juice.
That's why he don't
His
drink no
tumbler.
more, y'all. He's drinking fake beer.
Oh my God.
I think something about like you were saying normalize. I think we should normalizing men not suppressing their feelings,
Absolutely.
along with normalizing understanding that just because you guys are all smoking together as men doesn't mean like you're not addicted to smoking or you're not addicted. Like you just have a group of people that are addicted to smoking. And I'm only bringing it back to the Gucci thing because people enabled him because he was an artist. But what if everybody in that room was going through something and y'all just smoking and just numbing it and numbing it and numbing it?
Everybody probably was going through something.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Nobody's
I
going
think
to bring it up.
I think that's a huge thing in our community alone, between our vices and suppressing our feelings and not having an outlet or feeling that we don't have an outlet. So we kind of have to
I like the way you said that.
figure out who we trust and create that outlet.
But how do you do that?
I think that's really for you to find like who you trust. You know what I mean? Like you have to figure out, are you walking around with your phone and your trauma all the time? Or are you walking around with your phone and you're looking to connect with somebody to tell them something? Because if you're just walking around and just mad, there's no solution to that. You're not, we could say men's health and till we're blue in the face, but if you aren't being proactive with it, then nobody's going to step up to help you. Be like, tell me your story.
But in closing, before we move on,
Close me up.
No. But before we move on, I have a question for you. Do you feel that most men don't even want to start that conversation because most men don't even feel like they have a solution to it? Because as I'm talking, I'm thinking about different people in my mind, and I know some people they just like fuck it, man. This is where I'm at with mine, and this is what it is.
Well, I feel like
that's why it helps to talk to people, because if you have problems, you might not necessarily have a solution, and that's not just men. That's anybody with fucking problems. But you talk to someone, they hear you out, whether it's professional, not professional. Like they'll be able to see something that you might not see and probably give you a solution, or probably
Point you in the right direction.
Yeah, give you different angles of your situation, angles that you probably didn't see things at, and you can come up with a solution just by talking to somebody else.
Well, that goes back to the venting point, though, because you also have to make sure you're not just at your barber and you're not telling your wife, or you're not telling the person who's actually a clinical.
Passing you the weed.
Passing you the weed. You got to, you have to figure out who you're speaking to. Like, who do you trust to share these emotions with? Right. And I think that comes with being vulnerable. And as men, like, it's very hard, or we make it very hard to see another man to be vulnerable with them. You know what I mean? Like, we, as men, we can barely walk into a room and look another man in the eye and shake his hand. It's always on some, I don't know you, you don't know me, and we just walk past each other. So imagine me seeing another man and be like, hey, these are my issues. To be able to trust you. So we have to build something.
I think reading is good too. I think like finding a good book. I'm not saying self-diagnose, not like that, but reading some books on self-help, doing the work yourself. I think it's a starter, and then maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do what works for you. Because for some people that could work, and some people need to vent. Yeah. Some people probably could smoke and vent. Some people could drink and vent. But then, like you said, like, what's the plan after all that? Right. That can't be the end all.
I think, and I actually have no solution as to how this happens, but I think step one is like men, and you just said this, men being vulnerable, but finding out how to be vulnerable and finding out how to share or to pick people that you can be vulnerable with and that you can build community with. Like, I'm a person, I don't tell a lot of people nothing.
That's what I'm saying, the trust. Yep.
But I also pay a therapist. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, they have a legal obligation to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that feels comfortable. Or I might have my one line sister who I have that level of vulnerability. Vulnerability.
Get her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, y'all can get it.
You're me. Shit.
He gonna have this shit on replay.
I am.
Sending it to me.
Yeah. I'm making it tonight.
Man, this shit was funny. No, but I think that, women, we just have community. I don't know how it has naturally evolved or whatever, but
because you guys are more open,
more vulnerable than
and emotional.
But I don't
think it's a vulnerability thing. I think it's a social conditioning thing
to be vulnerable.
But you guys are visibly emotional. So a woman,
if being visibly emotional, that's not it, because you have men who are visibly emotional.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you had 20 women in a room and you started crying,
they're all gonna circle around you.
Not all of them, but a large amount of them will circle around you. As opposed to the story we just told, there's a man crying.
What's wrong with this nigga?
And you're like, yo, let me get out of here. He might have a gun on him or something. We don't know what he about to do next.
Again, but that all goes back to social conditioning.
Yeah.
Right. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women, I think, historically, we build community where men don't, because you said, I come into the room, I don't even know if I can shake this man's hand because...
But you don't know the person.
You don't. But a woman walks into a room, she's not on that mindset. Yeah. She's not like, she's like, oh, hey, hi, whatever. She may build a friendship. Historically, men feel like they have to battle each other for territory.
Posture. Yeah.
Do you understand?
That makes sense.
You're battling each other for territory. So that's why when you walk into that room, you don't know if that's a friend or a foe. So your back is up. Women weren't conditioned that way. And so you think about evolution, right? We are more likely to build community because that woman we walked into, we're more likely to befriend her. You're more likely to make that man your enemy For no
Not
other
enemy. No, you're not gonna make him
talking
your
about-
enemy. You just
I was talking about evolution.
Foe versus friend.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because naturally,
no. Let me correct. No. Let me
Did they?
correct. Let me,
No, I thought you were. Like,
let me
what's the
correct.
numbers got
I
anything
think
to do
it's
with
a
it?
little bit different. I think when for men is different. Men are more like they just want to make sure. I don't have a better word for it. If something pop off, the person standing next to me, we're gonna go into that battle together. You don't want somebody standing next to you and they're not gonna. It's just always. It's more. If you're talking about conditioning, why do you think young men join gangs early on?
right?
Why? Why do they usually roll in groups since young? And that group is always getting into different
Well,
situations.
that's like a sense of belonging, also.
It is a
and
sense of belonging. It's
It's like a pack mentality, though.
Yeah, it's a
like you
pack
have
mentality,
protection.
and even in corporate, it's the same thing. It's a bunch of corporate guys like, oh, you got my back on this. You know, everybody's always making sure everybody got each other's back, making sure everything is cool.
Because you think about the Spartans, it's the same thing. Because if we go to battle, if we you're always defending something. Women are not conditioned that way. That's all I'm saying. And so when you think about psychological evolution, it's going to have an impact on how we move around the world. And there's nothing wrong with it. Thank you. 2,000 years ago, use your brute force so that I'm not taking over. You know what I mean? Great. But as time has progressed, a lot of that's impacted your DNA has not shifted.
That's what I'm saying. I think the world has developed so much.
Yes,
that
the
all that
DNA
brute
has not
force
caught up.
It's not really.
It's not.
You don't. Everything's been developed. Like you literally could
So
go get milk.
you
at a
don't-
supermarket.
Or
You could go get steak at a supermarket.
Unless it's the pandemic.
Like you don't even have to. You need to do something. You need to go to the other side of the world. You could jump on a plane. You gotta. Everything is evolved where threats still exist. Of course, there's pockets of that, and that's probably never going to change.
If that's the case, the evolution, why do you think, and I guess this is more a question for you, why do you think that the men have not evolved with that to follow what society has sort of become?
Well, because I think we're still really in an infancy of that, right? When you think about,
Tradition.
I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm trying to help you out.
Go on me, Lord, tell
Because
us.
no matter how much we evolve, at any moment there could be a war. Everybody knows that. At the back of our minds, there could always be a war any minute.
Which war? Like a
World war. Real
What
war.
does that mean for your mental health?
What I'm saying is you can't really
so
fully.
you finna go to the army and fight?
Well,
You?
I might not qualify,
But that's what I'm saying.
'Cause I
So
might be too old.
So why are you worried about it?
but I would fight though. I would want to fight.
What?
Okay, here's the
It's not
thing.
about what you want to do. If you don't even qualify,
I want $1 million.
they're not looking for you anyway.
I'd take $1 million.
Right.
Gave
I
it to
don't
me.
understand.
I would want to fight.
Every being has a natural, innate response for survival. Whether you're a woman, yes, you have strength. I understand. So you're saying, essentially, why men. I'm not arguing with you. Listen, this is what science is great.
This
I
whole
love it.
episode, I'm sure they got this episode, bro.
Right.
When I see the comments on this episode, it's probably go ahead.
Who
man.
you want
You
to
know,
fight?
I love your
Right.
I love
Put
it.
them up. Like, if you don't sit your ass down and
Listen, I love your theory.
All right, go ahead.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna argue with you. You could be right. I don't know. I
We've done
don't
too much
necessarily
arguing with this
100%
crazy
wholly
man.
agree with you.
Go ahead, but you were saying yeah.
Also, there are a group of men who are going to be resistant to change. Like they don't want society to change. They don't want the dynamics to shift. You know what I mean? You want it to be what it is, because you gotta think, how did we get here? How did we get here? All right. So why would I want? Alan always says, "Do you think people freely give up power?" No one is going to.
taken.
Right. It
No
has
one's
to.
gonna give up power.
Okay. So men historically have always been in power. Why would I give that up? So
I mean,
might be your theory, Alan. I don't know.
all right, I'm gonna leave it alone. It's not.
Y'all, hey, sign Allen up for World War III, y'all.
Don't
He
sign
didn't.
me-
He
don't-
didn't already.
You want to be there?
Yeah, he didn't already told y'all.
I'd
Don't
fight.
sign me up. But
fight.
what
I
I'm
mean-
saying is like when 9/11.
I'd fight somebody.
No, but when 9/11 happened, I thought my cousin was in the building. Mm-hmm. And like I didn't think about anything else but going. Like I'm like I'll shoot. You think like that.
Wait, what was your
You
plan?
gonna go down to Manhattan and shoot around?
No, I figured it was gonna trigger a war. I thought it was an attack anyway.
So what was your plan?
Wherever the war was going, we all gonna go.
Oh, you was finna go fight Osama and them? I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I'm actually trying to understand because
What I'm saying is,
And did you mention this to Yumi? What did you say? Like, hey, I'm about to
get the guns.
my cousin was
So
alright.
like men to be that way. They're
but
so
she was okay.
reactive.
She was
That's
okay.
why. That's why he needs to not be let out the house.
You know what my mama told
He
me?
wants to go and shoot something.
They're so reactive.
What? Yeah.
But she was fine. She was fine. Anyway, but let's get back to it.
No, Alan. No, sorry. I want to know what your plan was.
You're playing like anybody else. You
We
join.
didn't
you
get
join
that
the
far.
service and you go to war. There's nothing else you can do.
When I tell
You skipped
they
over
bank
boot
on that,
camp.
Mind you,
Well,
this is
couldn't
2001.
You couldn't join the service right away and go to war. He was finna do something that day.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No. Everybody, you just join. Everybody thought like if there's a war, like if there's a real war, they're gonna look for people to join.
Guess who's not?
That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna tell you who ain't.
but they literally bank
flat-footed.
on that
Shit.
mentality of men.
That's me. I'm flat-footed.
Right? So that you have that. Like they bank on that and they feed off of that. And so what do you have? You have a high rate of men who's like, defend your country. And then so they join because you have that. Men are very reactive.
Like, can you imagine like your husband talking about he finna go and fight in the 9/11 war?
Not mine.
I'm like, you better. I'm like, if you don't sit your ass down.
I forgot he was in the war.
Who? Your
Yeah,
dad?
no, but he was already
husband.
enlisted, my husband.
Oh.
But he was already in the military. So that's,
Well, that makes sense.
yeah, he was already.
He was prepared.
Yeah.
Alan talking about Alan about where they get.
You hold the gun sideways.
Yeah.
This is for you, cousin.
Jean Mike.
Oh my
You
god.
had Yumi at the door. Get in the house.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Like, if my brothers were on that, and say what you may about me, but there have been so many like Black American and Black foreign men who have come to America and have fought in the war, and then when it was over, they didn't get any benefit. They didn't get, any of the things that all the other people got. Like, you still got treated like a second-class citizen.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what the benefit is.
Right.
So, and I'm just looking at history.
Yeah.
I'm looking at history. History has shown
My
X.
mindset was on a whole different. I was just thinking about my
Oh.
cousin.
If history has shown me that if I go to war, one, I'm gonna die. Two, I'm gonna come back with PTSD, gonna get fucked up VA assistance, and I'm gonna not get my my GI Bill. They're gonna mess around with that. They're gonna deny me for my disability. I'm gonna have to wait 2 and 3 years to get 70% disability. It's all kind of like foolishness. So why am I finna up and go and go fight?
Yeah.
You better get
argue with people in stores for military discounts.
Yeah, you better go get them bumpkins who ain't got nothing to live for. Because I'm gonna tell you, my husband and my brothers and
Yep.
I mean, if y'all don't sit y'all silly asses down,
Military discount in here.
no.
I agree.
And then if I'm going to the military, I want to be with the nerds,
Alan, did you want this? Because you looked
or the cooks. I'll go be a cook. But a gun,
not for me.
yeah, man, you better.
Okay, can they stop with the war talk?
Alan, the one that brought it up.
So we're
bring it
gonna
up.
so I think we're gonna. Aaron's not ready today.
You just gonna put that out there?
So you know what? Did anybody write
the
into
mental
us?
health conversation. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm curious if anybody wrote into us.
Yeah, okay. So before we head out today, I want to tell you what someone wrote to me because
did.
remember
I
they
said
be
us,
writing
excuse me.
to me
Amanda.
to Okay, so
Not us.
here's the viewer
Yeah.
letter. This is what the viewer
Sorry.
letter says. I'm dating someone who just left rehab and is in recovery. We knew each other years ago and reconnected at a friend's wedding. Am I walking into danger or giving love a second chance? Ooh, girl.
She got right
Okay,
to it.
rehab for what though? Did you
Yeah.
ask questions or were you just scared on that piece of detail? I would be too. I'm just asking.
I mean, it has to be for some
I'ma
kind
ask.
of substance abuse.
Yeah, I would ask. That's that is just a very obvious follow-up question.
Yeah.
You know, what were you in rehab for? Girl, did you find out?
Like, did it work? Like, are you still?
Would you date
You gonna
somebody-
find out.
Were you released early or did you spend all of
Released
the time?
early.
No, because sometimes they
Yeah, they check themselves out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't released. You signed yourself out.
Well, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
She said that she's dating someone. So she's already dating this this person.
The
So
rehab person.
Yeah. So asking, am I walking into danger? I mean, you're not walking into any. You're in.
You walked.
like you walked. I think I need a little bit more detail about the rehab because I don't know if you're giving yourself any kind of responsibility to keep your eye out on whatever the problem was
You know why though?
Because she don't care.
because she a hoe.
Oh my god.
You're right. What was
I didn't say it. I wasn't gonna say that, but I'm saying he probably putting it down on her. She don't care about none of that.
Oh wow.
That's sad.
It's
Well,
the truth.
That's kind of true though.
What is he offering? He just got out of rehab.
I mean,
How old
she
are
is
they?
worried about it if
Yeah.
she's writing into, she is worried about it.
She's stigmatized.
No, because if she's like very young,
Oh,
you
yeah, I
know what I
could
mean?
definitely
If
see
she's
that,
like 20, she's like, I'm the cure. I will help him get to the other
Also,
side. We
Oh,
don't
she
she's
know.
said that they
stupid.
reconnected at a friend's wedding, and weddings give people a whole
feels.
bunch of hope.
Warm feelings.
I want this. I want to be married.
Yeah.
I want my person. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, this guy that I knew years ago. Maybe this can be.
I don't know. That's a red flag.
And espresso martinis were flowing.
Many of people
You know,
have gotten fallen
open
from a wedding.
bars.
Could you see yourself dating somebody that's
in rehab.
yeah?
Was
Could
it
you
In rehab.
out
of
They're
it.
out of it. How
many-
Are they
Let's
in
say they
recovery?
6 months out of recovery.
Yeah,
6 months.
6
they're
months.
in
Not
recovery.
enough.
That's what she said.
That's not
At
enough.
my house.
Well, you said what?
At my house.
I like, where's your 3-year coin at?
3 years.
I mean, I'm just saying something like you got to show me what your progress has been.
6 months is not it.
No, you're barely.
That's fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
you ready to
Well,
relapse.
How
Do
long-
not let me pull the drugs
How
out.
long does
around you.
recovery usually last? 'Cause She
Right.
said just left rehab and is in recovery.
Well, you're recovery for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's not
The
a,
day you
yes.
leave rehab is considered your recovery started. The day you stop, you start recovering.
It's forever.
Okay, for me personally, especially if I just started dating this person, I wouldn't be okay with that. That's something for me to worry about. I want to be in honeymoon phase and like be
Enjoy
lovey dovey,
it.
and I don't want to.
and
Able
drink.
to pull out the coke
Yeah.
You know?
without any problems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
part.
that's not really something I want to worry about in a new
They're
Yeah.
recovery, though.
relationship.
No, I don't want to come home and you
know.
like
I
doing
know the
heroin in my
circumstances.
bathroom.
Oh my god.
I know the circumstances. I wouldn't.
Gotta
I
walk
personally
eggshells.
wouldn't want to deal with that.
And to be honest, I would think in rehab they would tell you.
Not to attach yourself to anybody. So
Right.
soon.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to actually like start new relationships.
Right,
They're
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
I
because
mean, it can't
become
stop
codependent.
you, but it's not recommended.
Who you guys think is more likely to date someone in recovery?
what kind of recovery? Is it sex recovery?
Nah. No, well, it could be sex recovery.
Well, I'm
Sex
saying,
with man,
drugs.
man, yeah. All right, let's move sex out of it. But let's just say drugs and alcohol, right? A woman in recovery, or you think guys would be like, shit, I don't give a fuck?
No,
Or do you think women are more like,
women.
Yeah, I
Man.
think they'd be like,
Who
I
would
can,
be
I
like-
can help him.
Yeah, but y'all
I
are trying to
think
help
that
him. We're not trying to help
Yeah.
him.
women-
No, that's what I'm saying is
You
women.
said date, not just have sex. You said date, right?
Oh no, we think that thing is fire.
nobody's thinking about
Guys,
it.
but
The man is just going to be like, I don't give a fuck where she
Yeah.
came from. But, I mean, I
No,
mean,
you
That's
said who's more
fat.
likely to date though.
who's more likely to deal with someone out of recovery, a man or a woman?
A man will deal with anything that he could.
Ooh.
I don't know. See, I think you have to be specific because I think dating, I think it would be a woman.
Yeah,
And I
a
think
warm hole would be a
yeah.
man.
And I think just dealing with anybody, I think it'll be a man.
Am I lying?
Or maybe it'll be even. Maybe it'll be even.
I think
You have such high hopes for us. I appreciate that.
You just confirm it every week.
I mean, you right.
You know your people, don't you?
Do.
Yeah, so.
I mean,
It's just-
a wormhole? Like, and she...
Not warm. Wait, warm or worm?
Warm?
Warm.
Warm. Like hot.
Warm.
Yes.
She said it. Warm.
Warm. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Warm.
Okay. I don't know if y'all was saying worm
A
or
wormhole. It's a wormhole.
Wormhole.
I would think a guy would probably be thinking, "Damn, I'm gonna have a good time with her. She clean. She probably was crazy. Let me just have a good ass time. She probably
What?
do crazy
She's
shit.
crazy?
She probably do all types of shit.
That part. That's how we think.
Yeah.
So he's telling you the truth right now.
Coming out of rehab.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
damn. she gotta
She's
do all
going to
types
or
of
she's
shit.
not going to?
She's going to.
Yeah.
She's trying to.
She's trying to get crazy.
I
Yeah.
don't know. After
I
being
mean,
in rehab?
contrary to
Yeah.
what they say, they really do
That's what I'm
like
saying.
crazy.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't this way, but
Do ya?
I don't know why anybody like crazy. I don't. You know, what's the name? The Ellises. They were saying that on their show the other day about how when you're young, you like certain things, and as you get older, like it's just a complete like turn off.
Mm.
And he actually brought up, I think, drama and crazy and all of that.
Crazy and drama is not the same thing, though.
Well, I think he said. I want to say he said drama. Like
Nah, nobody likes drama.
no.
Doesn't crazy lead to drama?
If you let it,
Yeah,
like
but
that's the
crazy
development
crazy's
of
not
crazy.
Crazy is just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, Alan.
Drama is
Crazy
draining.
is she came in my house from my kitchen window.
But he didn't like that.
For me.
and that's drama.
That's not drama. That's,
That's not
crazy.
That's crazy or that's drama?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I would
That's
like
not
the
drama.
crazy vibe.
Drama is her being loud and causing a scene, and now the next door neighbor called the
That's
police.
drama.
Now she created drama.
Okay, she was stealth and she broke into that apartment. Would you like it then?
What she had on?
A
Whatever
ninja
you
suit.
like.
A ninja suit.
A ninja suit.
No, like a black ninja suit. Like with a head, like with the what's his name? With
She had the mouth cutouts and the.
yeah, with the one
I mean,
that goes
she going,
like
how
this.
crazy is she?
See, like
I mean,
I don't know. I ain't never been crazy, so I don't.
eh,
How do you guys know?
Right.
I'm so
tell.
yeah.
You can
Tell.
tell.
Yeah.
Aaron?
I never
Aaron?
thought
You
was crazy.
bugging.
I-
I thought Aaron was crazy either.
No, not. You know what? Not crazy.
Not bad crazy.
but probably
Aaron all day.
I won't say episodes, but maybe crazy stints.
No.
What?
Early all day.
Mm.
You read it like a book.
You can ask anybody that know me.
Nah,
Nah.
Aaron is too proud to do that.
Okay.
I'm like, you can get the fuck out of my face. Like that's what you can do.
See, it started right now.
Like Aaron will
That's
probably curse a
crazy?
nigga out.
Yeah, that's about it. And
Yeah.
maybe not even that. Like
Okay, I'm sorry. When you say crazy, what do you mean? Can you at least give me an example? Because I don't think.
Maybe we're thinking wild.
yeah,
not
maybe.
crazy.
Okay,
oh yeah, I was wild when I was young, but that's not.
wild and crazy aren't the same thing.
I was just partying, having a good time. Like
That's
As
and
a
the good
youth.
time could be
that's not
Yeah,
crazy.
Wild and crazy aren't the same thing.
all right.
Well,
You're right.
they're kind of close. They just
No.
you guys just think you know what it is. Wild is closer to crazy, but to you guys, crazy is closer to drama.
Drama, yeah.
We're not talking
Yeah.
about
Oh, yeah.
drama. Nobody wants drama. If it's
Nobody.
drama, first of all, drama is such a turnoff. No, it's like it's a turnoff. But crazy is like
Moist.
Huh?
Moist.
No, for real. I'm saying like
He
Say
said that
some
pretty low.
crazy
Can we
shit.
get
I'm
the
just saying
closed
that's
caption
that's
Yeah.
when he said that?
That is such a random word.
it's not
But-
though. It's
but
beautiful.
crazy is just like it's fun.
Wormhole
You know what I'm saying?
voice.
Crazy.
I've-
You know what crazy is? It's like if you're hanging out and you're drinking and you're having a good time and you want to ride a bike on the sand in the beach and jump.
I would never in my life.
That's not crazy.
That's adventurous.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's
That-
fun.
that's their wild.
I think that
That's just
When-
fun. You're being
when you say
spontaneous.
crazy,
Yeah.
like in a relationship,
I don't think I'm thinking about the same thing.
something negative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yes.
See, we're not.
Stalking you.
Breaking
That's
Um,
drama. Stalking is drama.
No, that's drama.
Yeah, stalking
That's
All your
isn't crazy.
tires are slashed.
That's drama.
busted
That's
in the
drama.
window.
Yeah, no,
I'm taking crazy off all of that.
Me,
That's drama.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking crazy like that.
Yeah, but we're both saying we don't want none of
Windows
that.
out
See,
your
that's
car.
that's
Yeah.
un
Like she's crazy.
Unnecessary.
Pulled up to your
Yeah.
mama
That's
house.
too
Crazy
much.
is not-
That's too
Crazy,
much.
Like,
The
Why?
hands that rock
No,
the
don't look at me
cradle.
while you say this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I like the pop up. I like the pop up crazy.
Oh no.
I feel like that's the only bit of crazy I have in me.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, once I got a car, I am pop up queen.
Oh, not me.
I'm coming.
You know who you say is a crazy? Be like, damn, she look like she crazy. Rihanna. She look like she got crazy in her.
I don't know.
No, she doesn't look crazy to me.
You're not a guy.
She seems kind of calm.
Well, she got kids now, but I'm saying
she's older
she had that
now.
look
It's different.
No,
before.
when,
I
can see when you say she appears wild.
We're saying the same thing.
Wild and crazy is
No,
kind of.
Yeah, I think
But
we're speaking two different.
Did you guys
Yeah.
hear the story
Mm-mm.
tonight?
What?
I don't know. I think she has maybe had that crazy in her. Maybe not today.
But she definitely had it.
Maybe.
Well, we all got to grow up, so yeah.
Well, that
She was
night-
beating them up, right?
We don't know. None of us were there.
I mean, the story that was.
And they were very young too.
I mean, they spoke
Yeah.
about it separately, different interviews,
Okay.
different whatever.
Did you ever hear the why though?
Yeah, it was about a bitch. It was about
That's not what the real thing I heard was, but
Conspiracy.
Oh, who you heard it from? Chris.
Aaron, good for that one.
you're right. You're
No,
right.
he like, oh, that's what I heard. Like, did you hear from the?
No, I've been hearing. I was watching the conspiracy,
theories.
the conspiracy pages. I'd be like, oh, and then how
Is it
they
a man saying the conspiracy?
well in the very similar story they both told.
women don't.
Was
I'm sorry, women don't do
no,
conspiracies.
the ones that you're talking about. Did you hear the why?
Yeah.
I want to know where your why came from.
You're right. I'm sorry.
it was like she was trying to grab the phone while he was driving, and there was a whole bunch of swerving in the road, and
Oh, I think I remember
They were in a
that.
limo though, right?
No, I think
No,
he
I
was
think
they were
driving.
driving his Lambo.
And
It was
Lambo.
Definitely
She
driving
was
because
wrong.
I think the car got abandoned. That I remember.
Damn, it's probably. I can see it. You know, crazy might get you married.
See,
It might.
Whoa.
I don't know if you're giving
A lot of
audience-
women,
Right.
a lot of crazy women.
Maybe this is the last
I
time.
don't know if you're giving the audience
This is
bad advice.
yeah,
Bad
this
advice.
is
good advice.
this is why you need to find the right
yeah.
people around you.
All right, so we're gonna. What are we gonna do?
We was just up here yapping.
and it was great. I love
In
it.
conclusion,
In conclusion, we were just talking.
Now, I keep-
Just was it
We love
joshing
a free
around?
flow.
Huh?
It's really good. I like it.
We was just chilling.
what this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was cool. Thanks for sitting on the couch with us, guys.
Yeah.
In y'all, in
Appreciate
y'all
Yes,
hoodies.
these are our
Show 'em about the shoes.
producers that
Oh,
came
yeah.
and sat on
Okay,
the
shoes.
couch with us.
So when we be saying Alan,
This is Alan.
They know Alan.
Right.
In case they don't, this is Alan.
I mean, in case you only see these faces,
yeah,
maybe they're new, maybe they haven't been here since day one. You never know.
Yeah, but this is. I mean, this is pretty
Why
cool.
you say
But
new?
I.
Maybe they haven't.
we know. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for joining us. Thank y'all for sitting
Thank
on the
you.
couch
Thank
with
you for
us.
having us.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
You know the funny thing is, one, I have two complaints.
oh,
I do have some complaints.
suggestion box already.
Okay, my first complaint is
Don't.
no one introduced me sitting here. Nobody from the cast. I didn't get an introduction. And my second complaint is I did not get an icebreaker question. So just for the record, next time that you guys,
There's no ice broken, Alan.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
There's no ice breaking.
What do you mean?
We know
Everybody
you.
knows you.
You're here every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not, I don't sit here.
This is your roof.
And first of all,
Yeah.
producer, you know we could edit that in at the beginning. So you telling our business is wild.
But I did very much enjoy sitting, and I did enjoy. I said last week, and I did it this week, and I'm gonna say it was a very enjoyable experience.
You're welcome back. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. Have our people call your Oh no. Oh, he'll be there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Schedule yourself. Nah, but for real, thank y'all for being here. Y'all, thank y'all for watching, supporting, like, comment, subscribe. If you're seeing us on YouTube, make sure you hit that button and follow us. That is how we get more subscribers, get more money, make the show better, have guests. That's how we keep the lights on. So send us them tithes and offering. We really appreciate it. And tithes and offering would be just subscribing. Anything, any final words, people?
We'll see you next week.
There we go.
Till next time.
Until next time.